Hello, I am going to do this as a blog, but I thought I would add a vlog in here because um, I think it's easier for me to talk about what I would like to be impressing upon you rather than just writing it out. So I would like to talk about imposter syndrome, or, that inner saboteur that we have. So all of us doubt ourselves in some way, shape, or another, unless you were the type of child that was brought up where all of your abilities were praised, your mistakes were explained to you, you were allowed to be yourself with no other consequence other than you um, accepting the consequences of your actions. Okay, so we are all brought up with our parents or our primary caregivers imparting their opinions and their beliefs on us. So as we get older and we are trying to make our own way in the world, we often have, the mental tapes playing from, our ancestors, that those type of things are passed down, whether it's your money beliefs that money don't grow on trees, which, it used to because it was paper, whether it's you're not good enough, or you can't do that because you're a girl, or you can't do that because, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, which comes from other people's fears. So, moving on just from where we get it from, um, to be totally honest, in order to help someone else on their path, you only really need to be a couple of steps beyond that person. Obviously, in a professional sense, you study to get paper or to get acknowledgement of your skills. And therefore, really, you should be able to just go and do your chosen field of thing with confidence. But do you? No, you don't. Because we have this inner critic that, or our ego, or, whatever term you want to use on it. And to be totally honest, it's there to keep us safe. It's there to keep us in the place that we have been put. So part of moving through imposter syndrome or moving through this inner saboteur is to acknowledge that, you have had a belief that has held you back, but you don't need to listen to this inner critic forever. Obviously, you know, there are going to be times where that inner critic is talking truth, but part of personal development is learning to listen to your inner voice and decide, is that really what I believe? Is that really helping me to move forward? Am I just living in someone else's fear? And for most of these answers, you're going to receive a no, not helpful. No, I don't actually really believe it. No, I can recognize someone else's voice in that statement. So, how do we move through? Besides the fact of acknowledging the voice and, asking it to leave your, mental headspace, um, we can prop ourselves up the same way that we would someone else. So, do you find yourself giving yourself a high five like a la Mel Robbins in the morning? I love her work. She acknowledges the difficulties that we face every day. But, high five, you got this. So, yesterday I had an experience with someone that I so look up to. And so I was really surprised to hear her talking about how much she felt like she was an imposter in her own world, even though to me, like, I look at her and go, you've made it. You've got it. You're doing all the things. You know, you're seeing people. You're working in your industry. You have guided me through things with such ease and grace that to hear someone that I look up to like that struggling, it was a surprise. And then you know what? An hour later, she got back to me. She amended her thoughts. She had looked at the inner narrative and changed it according to what she believed would be a better thing for her straight away. She got clients straight away. She saw changes in her world. So I know for me personally, I've been doing astrology for 20, excuse me, 40 years, or just on 40 years, um, professionally 20 years, and I know what I'm talking about. It's my passion. Yet I so often find myself doubting my abilities. Why? Because my inner critic's a biatch. Do I listen to her now? Less than I used to. Much, much less than I used to. And I do that by giving myself credit where credit is due, by challenging my limiting beliefs bit by bit. I am not trying to change the world in a day. I'm trying to change my world in a day. And to change my world in a day just means that I comfortably post something. To change my world in a day means that I don't feel bad about making an offer on my skills. I don't feel bad about offering my expertise to people that are in my world. Like, they choose to be in my world. You could easily unfollow. You could easily not click play. You could easily not be listening to me, but you are. And for that, I appreciate you. And I just believe that, you know, our society right now is so into achieving and earn 20K in a month and blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is that your industry or your world is showing you as a pinnacle of success. Someone else's success looks like that. What does yours look like? It takes time to unravel the knots that are your thoughts. Again, back previously I stated that we are given other people's opinions and beliefs as we are growing up. We spend the rest of our lives untying those knots to become our person. So, if you're struggling, or if you are experiencing imposter syndrome, or you have that inner saboteur or inner critic that is loud, you have the ability to calm that down. You don't have to believe, the things in your head. You don't have to. You can just choose to change. So, on the back of this, my first vlog, I would like, see, here am I, challenging my limiting beliefs bit by bit, day by day, and offering my expertise and compassion to the people that believe in me and love me. And I just hope this has helped you a little bit. You have the ability to make your life exactly what you want it to be. You just need to believe in yourself and try. That's it. Okay. Um, if you would like a reading, if you would like to have me have a look at a chart and see where some of these deep core lessons come from. Your planetary placements say a whole lot about you. They say a whole lot about your history, where you get the things that you have received in life, and, sometimes understanding the patterns that you have are your empowerment. So reach out if you would like a reading, or you can join me on my Lifetime to Level Up Facebook group, where I do daily astro and intuition training. And general empowerment for yourself, because I believe that everybody rocks. You know, everybody is amazing in their own way, and you just need to acknowledge that superpower that you have in yourself. You just need to acknowledge that you are amazing, regardless of what a negative person has said to you previously. You are amazing. You are unique. You are one of a kind. You have a special purpose. You have a special power. And I'd love to help you find that. So, until next time, bye.